Hiroshima, 135,000 casualties. Nagasaki, 65,000 casualties. Natural disasters take hundreds of thousands more. But that is nature, the natural equilibrium of Earth, regulating itself, resetting, to maintain balance. But nuclear war is not our reckoning. Man will never have the power to destroy that which the Lord created. Only that power which created us could ever be our ruination. These numbers, 135,000, 65,000, are insignificant, meaningless in comparison to what is to come. The casualties will be immeasurable. None will be spared. The wrath of the Lord will lay waste to our planet, the end of the world, and the apocalypse. No one will survive, except for us, the chosen few. We are the ones who God has exempted from the fate of man. We must accept this chance as our destiny. We must carry out the Lord's will and fulfill our duty as the Savior of humanity. But our path, though divine, will not be painless. Prepare yourselves. A hideout, a bunker, sealed from the atmosphere and unknown to any but yourself. You'll stalk it, live through the period of toxicity, or fire, of death. Then we will emerge, the saviors of humanity. You are the ones who will rebuild this life. You are the men of the future.
James!
What are we waiting for?
I'm not sure. We must wait until the coast is clear.
Is it not clear?
I'm sure it is.
And what are we waiting for?
You're right, boy. Carpe diem! Remember, this isn't stealing. All's fair in love, war, and the apocalypse. Good man. Son, you better do this part. Your grandpa's days of breaking and entering are long past.
You've done this before?
Yeah. Back when I lived on your great-grandpa's farm, me and Jimmy the Key Buckets, we used to steal from old man Murray's shed. Now let's get on with it. Good man.
What is this place?
Hush! Go get the baskets from the truck. You sound like a girl. Show me a real scream.
Ah!
No, like this. Ah!
That's what I'm doing.
No, you sound like a girl.
Ah!
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 Quickly, to business.
You scream like a girl.
Behold, the mother lode. What are you doing? Get in the bag.
Are you serious?
Get in the bag.
Go!
We're here.
Where are we?
An old friend of mine, Linda. I wrote her name down just in case I forgot it. Here. I owe her some beans.
Linda Boschnikov?
Timothy! Get out of here! I don't want you here! Go away!
Turn it off! We forgot the beans in the truck.
Now's not the time for beans. Mary, we're home.
Where have you been?
Down at the docks, Mary. Helping old Gerald out with his boat.
I made beans for dinner tonight. I hope you two are hungry. I'm leaving for that PA conference in Worlington tonight. I'm thinking to take the truck. Are you okay?
He just needs to use the washroom. Where are they?
Back door.
Let's pack them in.
That's a lot of beans.
We're ready. How's the reading?
Barely comprehensible.
The great ones rarely are. Unless, of course, you too are great.
Am I not?
No one can expect to be great.
Ah! Don't scream like a girl. No one can expect to be great. What does that even mean? Hello?
I'm coming! Who is it?
You know who it is. No one else comes here.
One can never be too careful.
You're currently being too careful.
Come in, quickly! It's nearly time.
So it's coming then. How long do we have?
I can't say for sure. No one can. Not even the most ready among us. But I'd say not long. You can feel it, can't you? It's in the air.
Do we follow the protocol?
We carry out the protocol. Is everything in place for you and the boy?
Indeed. Mary's gone to Warlington.
Mary would never have listened. I knew her. She was beyond reason. Most of them are.
Where were you?
Eastworth?
Why?
Posters.
Bugger. You must take them down immediately.
Why?
Eisenhower. He said the more people that know, the more likely we are to fail.
Why do you believe what he says?
He told us to take his word without question.
Oh, right.
It's time. Get the beans. You go in first. I'll pass them to you.
All right.
Here.
Thanks.
Here.
Thanks.
Here.
Thanks.
Here.
Thanks.
Here.
Thanks.
Here.
It could happen any day now. We mustn't go out. We mustn't take risks. You understand?
Yes.
If you go out, you must wear this. It will be difficult to live here.
Yes.
We will most likely hate each other afterwards,
Probably.
but it's worth it to be alive.
Yes.
Yes.
What in the Lord's socks are you doing, my boy?
I'm sorry. You wouldn't wake. I thought you may have passed in your sleep. Should we answer it?
No, we can't take any more risks.
If it's someone we know? Will they not go suspicious if we don't answer, and it hasn't yet begun?
We must risk it.
I thought you said no risks.
The key to this, and the key to life, is risk in moderation. Take only those risks which are calculated. Be wary of uncertain risks.
Like answering the telephone?
Especially answering the telephone. You never know who it could be. Once I received an urgent message from the Sheikh Prince of Venezuela. I made a charitable donation, but I haven't received my knighthood as of yet.
You gave money to a Venezuelan prince?
You never know when being in the good graces of Venezuelan royalty will come in handy. You know what that's called?
A fraudulency scam?
Connections, boy. Connections. Life's full of them. Just focus on making the right ones.
Right. How long do you think we'll be in here?
Hard to say. No one knows.
What about Eisenhower?
He claims to know, but he will not tell me.
Well, surely if not for certain, you have a guess.
Truly, I don't know.
Oh.
I do know there are measures we must take to prepare ourselves for the most undesirable of outcomes.
The most undesirable.
We may be down here for a very, very long time.
And those necessary measures?
It's called lethargism.
What is?
A survival tactic evolved from pre-Christ. It's a form of human hibernation.
And how does it work?
To my knowledge, it involves darkness and quiet.
Darkness and quiet.
Yes, dark and quiet.
Jessica Smith! Mom, shut up! I'm reading! Jessica Smith, what did you say to me? Mom, say my name one more time. Young lady, I gave you that name and I'm going to say it as many times as I damn well please. What do you want? Answer the door! What? Who are you?
I'm Lucas, and I've been in your class since the 2nd grade. Also just live right over there.
Oh, right. Are you going to tell me what you're doing at my house?
No, I mean, yeah, here. It's a party at my house in a couple days. Yeah, I was thinking maybe you could come.
Okay, I'll think about it.
A 5. A 9. Thank you. A queen.
This is idiotic. No one in the history of the world is good at Go Fish. It's a game of luck.
I don't believe in luck.
Then you don't believe in Go Fish.
No, I believe in go fish.
Fine, your turn.
An 8.
No, Go Fish. That's awful.
That's luck.
I thought you didn't believe in luck.
I don't believe in luck. But I also don't believe in losing.
Wake up.
What is it, boy?
The phone again.
Damn you, I was sleeping. Have I not told you we're not to answer the phone? You never know who it could be.
That's just the thing. I think I might know who it could be.
Who?
A girl from my school. Jessica. We're doing a science project together.
A girl.
Yes.
Jessica?
Yes.
She might wonder where you are.
Exactly.
Bugger.
What should we do?
We mustn't answer.
She'll give up?
She'll give up. Now quiet, so I can get some rest.
What's this?
It's time you had your first alcohol.
Alright.
Wait, we must christen this event.
How so?
Listen. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer.
I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer.
Terrible. From the bowels.
From the bowels?
Like this, lad. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer. From the bowels.
I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer.
Skål!
You know, boy, we'll be the sole survivors. The last hope of the human race. We will be biblical.
Yes, so we are. But how will we be remembered? As the divine saviors? Or as those who knew the secret of life and shared it with no one?
I had thought of that, of Mary, those who he could save in the telling of our secret, but Eisenhower forbade it.
So he did. Think of Noah.
Remembered as a hero, as should we. We saved the human race as did he.
Not quite.
Our race will not survive with only us and Eisenhower.
But this, as our ark. We can't save one of each animal.
But we could save as many as we could, as heroes, the divine savior of our species.
And be remembered. But who to save?
There's the problem in sooth.
Agreed.
It must be someone vital, but someone close.
Indeed.
Boy, that girl of whom you spoke.
Whatever.
Do you not say she might ask around? Expose our God-given mission?
She might.
Then you know the saying, to kill two birds with one stone.
Yes, of course.
Then you're thinking as I am.
I would assume so, sir.
Excellent. We begin our path to the history books tonight, after midnight.
What's going on?
Jessica?
Cat boy?
Tugger! Go get him!
Oh, right.
Welcome to the apocalypse, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, sorry?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you really screwed everything up.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I tackled you. You were trying to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we could have let you go. But if you're honest with yourself, the first thing you would have done is call the cops. Isn't that right?
Uh-huh.
Right, exactly. And the coppers aren't exactly savvy to our cause. No one is. It's a secret. You should count yourself lucky. No man has such a singular chance. We've saved you. Of course, there's no reason to keep from you that which you find yourself mistakenly a part of. And you must have questions.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll remove your gag, under the condition that you remain relatively quiet. The girl and my grandfather are sleeping. There. Now you may speak freely. Okay, I'll continue. I'm James. This is my grandfather, and this is Jessica.
You haven't hurt her, have you?
No, we're not kidnappers.
But you kidnapped us. Doesn't that make you kidnappers?
No, we haven't kidnapped you. We've saved you.
I feel like that's something a kidnapper would say.
However, I'm not a kidnapper, so in this situation, you're wrong.
Why have you kidnapped us?
The survival of the human race.
What does that matter? What does it have to do with us?
Not you, her. As I said before, you've royally screwed things up.
Why does it concern her?
Do you believe in the apocalypse?
Yeah.
It's closer than you think. It may even be upon us. Soon the air will be too toxic to breathe.
Can you explain?
We have it on the highest authority.
Whose?
That you will never know. He's a secretive man.
Sounds like a nut. And so do you.
I was once ignorant enough to question him, like you. But I've come to learn that you never, ever question him.
If it's the apocalypse, where are the zombies?
You're thinking of a zombie apocalypse.
Whatever. This is just as crazy. Do you have any proof?
No.
So you are a nut, a psychopathic maniac? How can you explain all of this? What could have possibly made you so certain?
I'll tell you what I've surmised from my fleeting exposure to the truth. But I must first admit that my grandfather and his colleague have never been wholly transparent with me. So what I'll tell you is only what I've pieced together on my own. Will you listen? Well, it began in the 70s. My grandfather was young, maybe 20 or so. He was studying astrophysics and quickly distinguished himself as one of the most promising prospects in the field. He was quickly picked up by a leading company and landed under the prestigious tutelage of his colleague, who will remain nameless still. You see, I've never met him. He's a recluse, completely hidden from society. But this is now. For you to understand, I have to tell you about then. Do you follow?
Absolutely not.
Then I'll go on. This man, he and my grandfather, worked very closely together for many years. And that's where they began to develop their theory. You see, they found an asteroid. This isn't an asteroid like you see in movies. It's small, but it's much more deadly than anything you'd see in the world of film. They projected that it would breach the atmosphere, making our planet wholly unlivable within a year.
Bullshit!
No. You see, this is where they began to develop the Savior's Protocol, a plan to ensure the duration of human existence, the continuity of our species. The Saviors created hideouts, bunkers, survival dens. Then, after the apocalypse, will emerge the saviors of humanity, the men of the future. Let me help you with that. What do you want?
You are a crazy person.
No.
You're a crazy person and a kidnapper.
No. We are trying to save you. It's not our fault you don't want to be saved.
That sounds like something a kidnapper would say.
Yes, okay, in retrospect it does. But we're not.
I don't believe you.
Okay. If we'd actually kidnapped you right now, where would you be?
Probably bound and gagged in a small basement crawl space.
That's not fair.
Yes, it is.
Look, we saved you, and now you're safe. That's all that matters, regardless of whether you think we're kidnappers or not.
I do.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Can you shut up?
If that's what you'd like.
Yes. Can you tell me a story?
So you want me to talk now? I thought you thought we were kidnappers.
You are. Maybe you could tell me a kidnapper story.
All right. I was in the D-Day invasion during the war. And we landed on the coast of France. And we were moving into the countryside. And there were 4 of us that were in the advance party. And we came upon a German soldier who we took hostage. And there were only the 4 of us. And we didn't know what to do with him, so we took him into a ditch, and sat there and waited for the rest of our troops to come forward. And after about 4 or 5 hours, suddenly a jeep comes down the road, and lo and behold, it's the enemy, it's the Germans. Now we are hostage, and he's freed. And so we were at that 4 or 5 hours we'd been sitting there, and we didn't rough him up, or we didn't abuse him, and we didn't speak ill of him because he couldn't speak English. So we were joking around, and we just assumed he didn't understand or didn't know what we were saying. And when he became the captor, he said to the rest of the 4 German soldiers, "Be easy on these guys. They were very kind to me."
Wake up. What? Can you take me outside?
No.
Please?
No, they're sleeping. Also, the air's toxic and you would die.
Your grandfather would be ashamed of you for not being a gentleman and taking me outside.
No, what the hell are you doing?
Stop! No, stop!
You're gonna die.
It's fine. Trust me. You're down. Close your eyes.
What?
Close your eyes. Trust me.
No.
Close your eyes.
It must not have started yet.
It's never gonna start.
Listen, when it comes, everyone's gonna die. I don't want you to die.
What the shit? can't swim.
What have you done? You've ruined the plan. He's escaped.
I'm telling you, Freddy, there's something afoot.
And what might that be?
I'll be damned if I know, but there's something, I can just feel it, it's in the air.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah, that's close to here. I told you there was something afoot.
Yeah, but that's not our job. We're catching speeders.
Not anymore. We have to be elsewhere.
It's not what the chief says.
What does the chief know?
Not much, but he'll have our jobs.
What do you think the chief's gonna say when his precinct's getting all the attention for solving a double kidnapping?
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Hello? Going home.
On a Monday afternoon? Seems unusual.
Who is this character?
Well, it's a certain Alfred Wimbley.
What do we know on him?
Dead wife, no kids, 70 years old.
That doesn't sound like our guy.
No, unfortunately not.
So what's the play?
Well, there's a few other places in the area. None of them suspicious.
I guess we just have to check them all.
Hey boys, I'm home.
It's okay, honey. It's okay.
Dr. Peterson just called and said Grandpa missed his appointment. Is there anything wrong? Hey guys, I can't get a hold of you. Call me back as soon as you can. What's going on over there? Pick up the phone, Jamesy! You don't pick up, Jamesy. I'm not going to give you that Fortnite battle pass. The one I promised. Really beginning to think you're the sucky bastard from the game Among Us.
Can't take him away. It's his drugs. It's not him. He's not a crazy man.